Hi everyone, I'm Alex Bishop from Ufi Ventures. We are here today to discuss our latest VocTech Insight piece and joined by Christophe Mallet, co-founder and CEO of Bodyswaps. Hi Christophe, great to speak. How are you doing today?
I'm very good. What about you, Alex? Good?
Yeah, very well, very well. Where are you based at the moment?
I'm in East London in Hackney, in my living room, obviously.
Okay. How's the weather? How's the weather at the moment? Okay.
It's absolutely horrendous. I wish I went back to France sometimes, but you gotta live with it.
Yeah. Hopefully we get some summer at some point. Really interested to find out more about the company. Obviously, it's precursors my time in the fund team, but really excited about what you guys are doing at Bodyswaps, and it'd be great to just learn more about your journey so far and what you've been up to so far today.
Yeah, sure. So journey started kind of like 5 years ago at the very, very beginning of VR. I met with Julien, my co-founder, in a pub, and he showed me, he had the first headset that wasn't even commercialized, and he showed me the night cafe where someone had recreated a Van Gogh painting in 3D. So you could walk around the painting of Van Gogh. That was the first time anything like this was possible. So I picked up my Joe from the floor. I left my job, and we created essentially a storytelling studio with Julien. And so for 3 years we did that storytelling, Adidas and Canal Plus and Champions League, kind of on the marketing side. And then one day we had this lead. There was a non-marketing lead where we had to create a training prototype for nurses in psychiatry to practice having a difficult conversation with a suicidal patient. And so we had this idea of using some research around behavioral change in VR and the idea of swapping bodies, meaning you could talk to the patient and then find yourself in the shoes of the patient and watch yourself back giving that advice with that kind of like self-awareness magic that's only possible in VR. And so we did this, and the feedback was so great that we started scratching our head, like, do we still want to be an agency forever or not? And we joined Augmentor, which is an accelerator by Digital Catapult, where we learned a lot about what does it mean to create a product, to raise money, to pitch, the legalities of things. It was really eye-opening. And then after that, we applied for Innovate UK grants to build an MVP, which we did. I was speaking with UFI the whole time, Mornay, getting some advice from Joe. And then he said, "Oh, you guys did a lot in the past year, so why don't we work together?" So we did a seed raise with UFI last September, I believe. And here we are today. We have a dozen clients. We're releasing a new product, a job interview simulator, in a few days, and everything's going well.
Yeah, it's great to hear it from yourself, and it's really exciting and great way to get to where you are today. I mean, there's a lot of noise at the moment around kind of the importance of soft skills, and we're seeing a lot of innovation in the space. What do you think the key problems and issues learners face in sort of developing those soft skills in the current market?
So when it comes to job interview, for example, which is our latest product, so we talk to universities, right? Really understanding, are we solving a challenge or just doing a tech gimmick? And the challenge is the following: is how to get students engaged and how to give them the time that they need to master those skills. And today there's just not enough resource. It's about a third of students are going to have one mock interview. So that means on average, the average student is going to train for their job interview for 10 minutes. Even though this is the single most important event that you can have to transition from education, which was the first part of your life, to work. And this lack of resource is what pushed us to use VR and AI, where you can give students a way to practice their skills, which is completely autonomous, which is completely safe, and which is also very engaging because it's such as VR.
Okay, that's really interesting. I mean, I think that the job interview kind of simulation is really interesting because it's a very stressful scenario to be in. What do you see, like, in terms of validating the product, the key benefits of what you're trying to do with it? What are you hoping those outcomes will look like?
Yeah, I mean, the best way to present it, it's like a flight simulator for job interview training. But you can go beyond just rehearsing questions. It's really about managing your anxiety, understanding yourself, your strengths, what you need. Learn communication techniques to answer almost any questions, because there will always be a question that you're not prepared for. And so the number one benefit for the learner, quite simply, is you're better prepared. And in a market that's hyper competitive, being better prepared than all the other candidates means you get the job. That's life changing. For our clients, who are the institutions, further education colleges or universities, you get your graduates faster into their jobs, and they get better jobs as well. So that improves your ranking, your Ofsted rating, and ultimately you'll be able to attract more students because they want to study something that will get them eventually the place that they deserve in a working world.
Sounds like a great innovation. It's something I wish I'd had access to years ago. I'm sure my interviews would have gone a lot better.
Same here.
Finally, just thinking about kind of, I know you alluded to that. Obviously, we took part in your seed round last year. How has it been working with Ufi Ventures over the last 12 months? Again, predominantly that was when I wasn't involved. So really interested to hear your perceptions of the fund and what we've done to help in that stage since.
So I think we've been chatting with UFI for 36 months, actually. Yeah. So a few minutes ago, I explained the journey of the company. We were chatting with UFI before we even joined the accelerator. I don't remember how we had met with Joe, but we would meet regularly just to get advice. And there was no plan whatsoever from us to turn that into an investment or the other way around. And that advice was super helpful. And on the other side, UFI saw that we were taking that advice on board and moving forward. And that's what prompted the investment. And I think to an extent, the relationship has not changed that much since. I mean, we have UFI's money in the bank, so that has changed for sure. But
which is always useful.
Which kind of helps. But the relationship itself is the same in the way that we're working with John Cook and Nick Novak from UFI. We're talking regularly. And they're just giving advice, and they're quite independent from the board as well. You're really trying to get deep into the challenges that we have, and I think that's been super helpful.
Great. Well, it's been great to speak, Christophe, and really excited. And best of luck with the launch of the new products.
Thanks a lot, Alex.
Great.
Cool.
That's everything for today, guys. Please do also sign up for more of our access to our insights. We're going to be hopefully sharing more content over the next few months, so please do sign up for more. Thank you very much.
Cheers.